How many of you know what an urban farm is? Today I'm going to inform you what urban farming is, how it got started, and the history. I am credible to talk about this because I've done the research and I live this lifestyle. Urban Farming in Detroit 2024 explains that urban farming in Michigan goes back to the end of the 19th century, where residents of Detroit were facing extreme food shortages, and Mayor Penguin made it possible for residents to come together, helping each other provide for their families. Using vacant land that surrounded them, this time of struggle and Penguin's plan would inspire later leaders of Detroit to look within the city for relief for economic problems. About 40 years later, after the Great Depression and during the 1930s, history seemed to repeat itself. When both unemployment and famine raged, the mayor of Detroit at the time, Frank Murphy, looked at Mayor Penguin's inspiration program when he formed the Thrift Garden program. This program helped residents turn to their surrounding land, and with the help of the city, residents started farming. Now I am going to tell you what it is. In my interview with Pearson, she defines urban farming as being a way of life, way of living off the land to support her family and be more in touch with nature. There is a more obvious definition where urban farming is farming in an urban or city space, close quarters, and doing it on a micro level. But for her, it is subsistence agriculture. They are homesteading this land. I also find gardening as a way to be in touch with nature, and it is one of my favorite things to do besides running. Now here is the why we do it. The documentary Can You Dig This 2015 explains that gardening can be used to become sober, get off the streets, and drug life, as well as being a way of life for the people of Compton. But for me, urban farming gives me a place to find peace and relaxation. And being in my garden is where I find the most peace, and it gives me joy to see everything that I grow in my garden. Not only does it not only it benefits me, but it also benefits the pollinators that pollinate my garden. And to close, I talked about the history of urban farming and what it is and why we do it.